In a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires.
Because the reality is pretty messed up.
What Elon Musk has been able to do with Neuralink. We can all agree that Elon Musk's vision definitely rocks. He's one of the most charismatic figure in technology, with some amazing achievements to his name. From making electric cars desirable to developing rockets that can return to Earth and be reused. And Neuralink is another Musk's idea that is a hugely ambitious plan to link the human brain to a computer. So let's see what Elon Musk has been able to do with Neuralink. Musk co-founded Neuralink in 2016 and remained under the radar until 2017 when the Wall Street Journal broke the news that he has established the company to merge computers with human brains. Developing brain chips is a curious side hustle for a man who is simultaneously running Tesla, his space exploration company SpaceX, and The Boring Company, which Musk hopes will dig underground transit systems for cities. But Neuralink zeroes in on one of Musk's main fears: artificial intelligence.
In a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires.
He has frequently been talking about his worries that AI could eventually overshadow the human race one day. He has founded a general-purpose research organization, OpenAI. But Neuralink has been much more tangible, futuristic goal of making AI-enabled devices capable of interacting with humans' brains. So what is Neuralink? Well, Neuralink is a device that will be surgically implanted into your brain, and with it, you'll be able to communicate with machines and even control them. It will also help study the electronic signals in the brain and arrive at solutions that can help cure various medical problems, like Parkinson's, for example. With Neuralink, a chipset called N1 chipset will be installed in your skull, which is 8mm in diameter, and has multiple wires housing electrodes and insulation for the wires. These wires will be surgically placed inside your brain using a robot. As per the company, the wires as thick as the neurons in your brain and thinner than a strand of hair at 100 micrometers. To compare, imagine the diameter of your hair and then divide that diameter by 10. As Max Hodok, the president of Neuralink, says, you can place more than one device to target different sections of your brain. Okay, but how does it actually work? Neuralink will be able to send and receive electronic signals through your brain to control machines. The company has said that you'll be able to control basic devices like your smartphone, computer, and maybe even type using thoughts. To understand how Neuralink works, you must understand that your brain sends information to different parts of your body using neurons. These neurons in your brain connect with each other to form a large network and communicate using chemical signals called neurotransmitters. This reaction generates an electronic field, and you can record these reactions by placing electrodes nearby. These electrodes can then understand the electrical signal in your brain and translate them into an algorithm that a machine can read. This way, Neuralink will be able to read what you're thinking and find a way for you to talk to machines without even opening your mouth. The goal of the N1 chipset is to record and stimulate electronic spikes inside your brain. You'll also be able to learn different skills using a dedicated app. The company said the initial phase of the project will focus on helping the healthcare industry. The machine will be able to help paraplegics with simple tasks, like operating a phone or interacting with a computer. It may also be used to treat epilepsy. Elon Musk has even mentioned that the device will be able to help regain someone's eyesight, even if they lost their optic nerve. He said with this technology, in principle, we'll be able to fix anything wrong with the brain. Musk added that Neuralink could also be used to restore the memory, speech, and movement of a paralyzed person. Post a complete symbiosis of a tech and the human brain, it would also be able to help humans interact with each other without the need to actually talk, Musk said. He didn't specify if we need to learn a specific language for this, but he said it would be possible, streaming music directly into the brain. The most recent revelation by the company is how users will be able to stream music directly into their brains. This will require a hardware call link to be attached to the back of the ear, which will directly communicate with the Neuralink to stream music. Pretty high ambitions, but Musk wants to find a way to stream music directly to one's mind without the stopgate of headphones through wiring thinner than a human hair that would be connected through the implants directly to the brain. Successful tests have been carried out on mice and apes. In May 2020, Musk revealed on Joe Rogan's podcast that human tests could begin within a year. He said, there's still a lot of work to do. So when I say, you probably got a shot at putting it in person, within a year. I think that's exactly what I mean. I think we have a chance of putting input in one end, having them be healthy, and restoring some functionality that they lost. Monkey playing video games. Musk said in an interview that a monkey has been wired up to play video games with its mind by Neuralink. The company put a computer chip into the monkey's skull and used tiny wires to connect to its brain. It's not an unhappy monkey, he said during a talk on Clubhouse, a new social media app gaining popularity that allows people to have informal voice chats while others listen in. You can't even see where the neural implant was put in, except that he's got a slight, dark mohawk. He said the Neuralink is trying to figure out if he can use other chips to get monkeys to play mind pong with each other. On April 9th, Elon Musk company Neuralink shared a video of a monkey playing ping pong with its mind. According to a reply tweet by Elon Musk, this technology of the future could be tested in humans by the end of the year. In February, when a Twitter user wrote that they are always available for clinical studies at Neuralink, Elon Musk replied that the company is working on ensuring that Neuralink can be tested on humans safely by the end of 2021. A 9-year-old macaque monkey called Pager was first shown how to play Pong conventionally using a joystick. When he made a correct move, he would receive a sip of banana smoothie. And as he played, the Neuralink implant recorded the patterns of electronic activity in his brain. This identified which neurons control which movements. The joystick could then be disconnected, after which Pager played the game using only his mind, doing so like a boss. A monkey is literally playing a video game telepathically using a brain chip, Musk tweeted excitedly. Cyberpig. In August of 2020, a curious hashtag started trending that was strange, even by Twitter standards. Hashtag Cyberpig. This was a Soviet quote for Gutrich, a hog serving as the star of the eye-popping event for Elon Musk's Neuralink. Thanks to a small brain-to-computer implant embedded in her snout, Gertrude wireless transmits her brain activity to a nearby computer. She is proof of the concept that Neuralink will one day allow humans to control digital devices with thoughts. In the video, Gertrude eats snacks from a person's hand, while an accompanying computer screen displays blue lines that peak and trough, accompanied by some musical bleeps and bloops. These sounds represent data being collected by the implanted device. The important thing here is not the data itself collected via the Neuralink device in Gertrude's brain. It's no surprise that touching a pig's sensitive snout causes neurons to fire in its brain. The most interesting thing is how free Gertrude is to move around while the implant chip collects the data. Musk said the company had 3 pigs with 2 implants each, and also revealed a pig that previously had an implant. They were healthy, happy, and indistinguishable from a normal pig, Musk said. Musk said the company predicted a pig's limb movement during a treadmill run at high accuracy using implant data. Musk described Neuralink's chip, which is roughly 23 millimeters in diameter, as a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. AI is only going to get smarter, and Neuralink's technology could one day allow humans to go along for the ride, according to Musk. To illustrate the pace of progress in AI, the innovator pointed to breakthroughs made at research labs like OpenAI, which he co-founded, and DeepMind, a London AI lab that was acquired by Google in 2014. DeepMind has run out of games to win at basically, said Musk, who is an early investor in the company. People are in effect already cyborgs because they have a tertiary digital layer thanks to phones, computers, and applications, according to Musk. With a direct neural interface, we can improve the bandwidth between your cortex and your digital tertiary layer by many orders of magnitude. I'd say probably at least 1,000 or maybe 10,000 or more, he said. The cortex is a part of the brain that plays a key role in memory, attention, perceptual awareness, thought, language, and consciousness. The digital layer he refers to could be anything from a person's smartphone to their Twitter account. Long term, Musk claims that Neuralink could allow humans to send concepts to one another using telepathy and exist in a safe state after they die that could be put into a robot or another human. He acknowledged he was delving into sci-fi territory. In the near term, Musk wants to implant Neuralink chips into quadriplegics who have brain or spinal injuries so they can control a computer mouse or their phone, or really any device just by thinking. Do you think Neuralink is the best way to help people? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.